Now, in this video, we will discuss about the smart grid functional and business layer. Now, the functional layer of smart grid contains multiple applications, and it is very wide because we have lot of functional requirements which are built as part of various software applications, and the complete suite of applications create the overall functional layer. So what we will do, we will first try to understand one such application, and then we will see how the data is interacting with various applications. So we will discuss the advanced EMS architecture, which is a part of a functional layer for energy management system. Similarly, for other functional requirement, say distribution management system or outage management system and so on, the appropriate functional layer details can be developed. So here we will discuss about the EMS architecture so that you get an idea that what various components would be required to describe the functional layer. So here you will see that the data is being fetched from field using various field devices, that may be phasor measurement unit, or maybe substation automation devices, or maybe remote terminal unit, or there might be various process automation related devices which are communicating data to the functional layer. So these applications will be part of your component layer. Associated protocols which you are seeing in the slide are part of the communication layer, where the data is packed in a particular protocol and then this is communicated using communication layer to the functional layer. So what are the various protocols we use? For PMU we use IEEE C37.118. For substation automation we use IEC 61850. For RTU we generally use DNP 3.0, IEC 60870 as protocols. For other process automation related devices where the data is fetched from the field to be communicated to the functional applications, we use OPC as a protocol. OPC stands for OLE for process control. So basically this protocol is standard protocol utilized for any data communication related to processes. And then the IEC 60870-6 is utilized for communicating with the other control centers using the communication bus. Now these things are part of our communication layer. Then we have the information layer where IEC 61970, 61968 are residing. So here the data model is being prepared in a standard format, and then the other applications which you see on top of these, the data model standards, are part of your functional layer. So functional layer will contain various applications such as SCADA, energy management system, MMS application, and there you will have the user interface like scalable vector graphics or JSP, and then this is being connected to various application user interfaces. So all these components which you are seeing here are part of your functional layer. Now let's see the other blended functional and business model, where functional as well as business both layers are merged together, because business model cannot exist in the smart grid without the functional layer, because business is developed on top of the functional layer, where the data is processed by the functional layer and it is further refined for business purpose by the business layer. So the important thing is that the security standard and interoperability layer cuts across all the domains, because it is inherent requirement of the various layers. So this will be very important and will be utilized in each and every layer of the smart grid. Now for functional, you will see there are various operations related applications, say SCADA, outage management or substation automation. Then you may have operations planning related applications like network planning, network modeling, asset management, work management, or there might be some system operation related applications like contracts and settlement solutions, dashboarding and reporting, predictive analytics and risk management. So these will be part of your business layer, because they will take data from the functional layer and as well as the operational layers, and then the information is presented in a proper format. Similarly, the customer service related applications are also part of your business layer, where metadata management or demand side management, customer relationship management, or billing services, or credit and revenue protection related services, or maybe the electric vehicle related services will be part of your business domain. And to have all those things processed in a proper way, you need proper infrastructure and communication. So in communication, you might have home area network or local area network, or maybe the wide area network. For infrastructure, the data might be coming from various sources. There may be the smart home appliances, or maybe smart thermostats and so on, or maybe coming from AMI infrastructure for metadata management, or maybe from various field devices such as sensors or the other data acquisition devices, which will be part of the infrastructure for the data acquisition. So these are anyway required to send the data at the functional layer, and then the functional layer will share data with the various business layers where the business related activities are carried out. So you will see here the business and functional layer both are merged together. So you give the integrated visualization of the data which is processed by the application, or which is processed by the functional layer. Now various transformation or integration and other services are also required, which are like a support services required for carrying out any activity in the functional or the business layer. So you will see here that the functional layer plays a major role in operational requirements. Generally, it handles the various operations required for the power system network, while the business layer will take care of the business aspect of the power system network. So that includes billing, or maybe the revenue management system, or customer relationship management system, and so on. So in this way, you can see that the business and functional both layers are sitting in the same premise, that is in the control center, and data is being processed by both of the layer for different set of requirements.